I'm at home in my husband's office. It is dirty, it's a mess. There are dogs coming in and being annoying, and such is life. But I wanted to give you an update of what I expect you to do today. So today is Tuesday. Peanut out. Ouch. Today is Tuesday. If my test comes back negative, I will be back Thursday. Tomorrow is Wednesday. You have a virtual Wednesday work. So when you log into Buzz, you guys have some assignments on Buzz. But in addition, I want you to be working on your outline. Here's what I noticed yesterday when I looked at a few that were submitted to me online, and I'm gonna pull up somebody's. Don't be offended. I'm just gonna pull it up and see if it's good or bad and show you it. So I'm gonna show you two. Okay, this one that I have in front of me is talking about Hurricane Katrina, and it says that the thesis is the reason why hurricanes made so much damage was because of the levees not being able to hold off bodies of water. That's great if you're writing a paper solely on levees. But you want your thesis statement, you can use my statement. Please use my statement. It's on the board. It says Hurricane Katrina, it's something about had a lasting impact, or so it mattered for a long time on the people, the places, and the government. Now, in that paper, I would have one body paragraph where I talk about how Hurricane Katrina impacted the people, another on how Hurricane Katrina impacted the places in the community and what things look like, and a last one on how Hurricane Katrina impacted the community or government or whatever. When you have a statement that's that organized, it organizes your entire paper. So I'm going to pull up another one, and if this is yours, I'm not going to say your name, but I'm just going to pull up an example. I made a bunch of notes on this one yesterday. This person knows who they are. They did an outline over Columbine, and they said their thesis statement was Columbine shooting was a depressing and gruesome shooting. Okay, that's fine. Then add in, it was a depressing and gruesome shooting that what? Come up with 3 things, because right now this person's thing just has it was a biggest school shooting in time, impact on survivors, police officers in the nation. That's great, but I want you to have it defined, because if you have just some basic paper, you're not writing the entire story of Columbine. That's a huge story. You need to condense it into smaller sections. That's why I highly recommend that you use my thesis. Now, if I get time today or tomorrow, I am planning on starting to write a sample paper for you guys to see. In my sample paper, I will have an introduction where I introduce the hurricane, where I talk about why it mattered, why it's important, and then I'm going to have my thesis statement where I say that it impacted people, schools, or whatever I want to have. I could even do that. I could do people, schools, and the community, and I could write a whole paragraph on how it impacted people. And in that paragraph, that's where I would talk about my survivor stories. That's where I would talk about what people did, how their experience was. In addition, I would have another one where it said it impacted schools. Well, we know it impacted schools. We know survivors were waiting in schools. We know that schools were closed down. We know that kids didn't go to school for 6 months. And so that would all impact it. And then, so I want you just to be thinking about that. Get your outline done today. Today's Tuesday. Outline should be turned in. I am going to upload grades today, meaning the last thing I'm going to put in the grade is anyone who didn't turn in their biography assignment. This is the very last day I'm accepting it. So I suggest you get it in by noon. I'm going to upload this video for Tuesdays here in just a minute. If you are my in-person class, I want you to go into Starbucks mode today, which means headphones in, not bothering other people, not up moving around, not up doing things. It's a COVID thing. You guys know I'm at home because I might have been exposed, and I want you to not be stuck being at home. Some of you know you've come back to school. I look really rough, y'all. Some of y'all know that once you're exposed, you have to go quarantine. Some of you know that once you're at home, you're not going to do that work. So please, Charlie, you want to say hi to my students?
You did.
Say his daycare is closed. for COVID. So you know that you're not supposed to be up moving around. If something happens and you've been up moving around and the principal comes in, guess who has to quarantine? The entire class, because so-and-so is standing up and moving around. And that's not cool. And I know my virtual kids, this doesn't have anything to do with you. So, but I just wanted to bring that to attention because apparently that was an issue. Charlie is now Bumblebee. This is what I'm dealing with. I will attempt to grade anybody who turned in their biography assignment today. I'm going to upload grades. I'm sorry I'm not there to show you your grade ahead of time. If you have a question about grades, feel free to email me. Progress reports will be going out Thursday. Hopefully I will be back Thursday because this is chaos and not fun. Like this is what I'm dealing with. Have a good day, guys.